Welcome my students. Welcome to my channel and also welcome to my today's topic. Today our topic is self management skills. Okay. So in this lesson we will cover self management, positive results of self management skills, self confidence, positive factors of self confidence, and last of all self confidence building tips. Okay. So today this lesson will be very much interesting to you. Okay, so listen to my lecture and then do the homework and classwork. Okay, so first of all the question is, what is self management? Okay, so actually self management refers to a process of organizing the resources and directing the efforts for the successful accomplishment of the individual goals and objectives. Okay, got it? So the main objective of self management is to draw maximum output out of the minimum efforts by an individual. So self management can be effective when an individual functions stress free and saves time. Okay, which in turn increases the overall individual productivity. Okay, so an essential self-management skill is self-confidence, which refers to the overall efficiency of an individual, which depends on the self-belief, self-skill and self-abilities. Okay, got it? So here self-confidence helps an individual to work towards the fulfillment of personal and professional goals and objectives. Okay, so self-confidence is very much important in self-management. Okay, so it also includes integrating and synchronizing individual resources in such a manner that the individual can achieve their purposes. Okay, got it? Now we will be discussing about the advantages of self management. Okay, so already discussed that self management helps an individual to make the best possible use of abilities, skills and knowledge. Okay, so self management can be defined as as the application of skills and strategies, okay, that help an individual throughout his or her life to achieve goals and objectives and become more productive. Okay, so now we are talking about the advantages of it. First of all, the first advantage is it helps in individual to make the best possible use of abilities, skills and knowledge. Okay, second is it motivates an individual to contribute optimally towards the achievement of goals. Okay, third one is it makes an individual more organized and thus easier for him to work. Okay, it gives an individual the confidence to handle the situation in an effective and efficient manner, which is very important in our day-to-day life. Okay, then the point is it helps an individual to show positive attitude towards the responsibilities, whatever you have the responsibilities in your life, in both professional and personal life. Okay, so basically it helps an individual to manage time, stress and priorities. Okay, got it? Go to the next. So now what are the positive results of self management? Already you have learned the self management is a skill that becomes essential and important for the achievement and the success of an individual. Okay, so the positive results of self management are shown in the figure here. Okay, so the first point is stress management, next point is positivity, third point is self awareness and the last point is responsible attitude. Okay, so all these are the factors of positive results of self management. Okay, so now we are discussing all these one by one. First of all, it is positivity. Okay, so self managed individuals always keep their eyes on the goals, okay, and do something on a daily basis to achieve those goals. Okay, so they have every problem sorry so they take every problem of their personal and professional lives positively and try to find out the solution with lots of enthusiasm and confidence. Okay, so this is known as the positivity. So be positive always. Next point is self awareness. Okay, so individuals with self awareness have an ability to observe themselves from an objective viewpoint. Okay, it is the individual's ability to recognize and understand his or her strength, weaknesses, emotions, and limitations in order to enhance credibility and leadership qualities. Okay, 3 is stress management. So, stress management is a skill of controlling and managing an individual's level of stress and making the activities of life more organized. Okay, so stress management can be carried out using various methods like meditation, self talk, and regular exercise to develop the ability to resist stress. Okay, and the last point and the fourth point is responsible attitude. Okay, so responsible attitude is associated with showing acceptable behavior in personal and as well as the professional lives as well in the society. So it helps the individual to recognize his or her main objectives of life and develop the responsibility to learn and improve skills to achieve the objectives in your life and to understand the responsibilities of your own action. Okay, so already we have discussed about the positive results of self management one by one: positivity, self awareness, stress management, and responsible attitudes. Okay, got it? Go to the next. So now the next part is self management skill. Okay, so already you have learned about the self management. So now we are talking about the self management skills. So the skills that help an individual become more productive in his or her personal as well as professional lives. Okay, so these skills help him to avoid stress and to manage time well, to become more confident and to take better decision in personal life or professional life. Okay, so these skills help an individual in the process of creating and maintaining an environment in which he or she works to achieve the predefined goals by making an optimum utilization of all the available resources. Okay, so here is the figure shows all the self management skills. Okay, so number 1 is stress management. Okay, then time management, then decision making, then organizing skills, and then physical awareness. Okay, so in the second part we will learn all these topics, all these points one by one briefly. Okay, so the first of all the point is stress management. Okay, so already we have talked about the stress management. So it is an individual's ability to control and manage any difficult situation or hard situation in life. It may be in professional life as well as in personal life. Okay, so it helps in improving both physical as well as the mental health and increase the focus, which in turn motivates an individual to achieve the set the goals. Okay, next is time management. So time management is a important factor in self management. Okay, so it is a process of planning and scheduling time among different tasks in order to maximize the productivity of an individual. Okay, so the main objective of time management is to set the time, or you can say that is to get more work done in lesser period of time with little or no stress at all. Okay, now the third point is decision making. So decision making is the process where making decisions between two or more things and actions. Okay, it requires the knowledge and information to analyze the situation, to identify all the options and possibilities to achieve a specified goal in life. Okay, so it refers to the quality of an individual that enables him to be confident about her or his decision. Okay, got it? Next one is organizing skills. Okay, So organizing skills is the important in self management, as it is the combination of planning, prioritizing, motivation and time management. Okay, so it helps an individual to develop a timetable, arrange tasks, improve efficiency and set priorities. Okay, and then the last point of the self management skill is physical awareness. Okay, so it helps an individual in a manner to increase the level of physical activity in order to improve his or her physical health, to make him more productive and to boost the power of the body and the mind. Okay, because in our life the power of body and mind is a very vital, are the vital factors in our life. Okay, next part is self confidence. Okay, so actually self confidence can be defined as a belief in one's personal abilities, potentials and strengths. It means someone is self assured about his or her skills and capabilities to achieve goals and objectives. Okay, got it? So self confident people are generally assured of themselves and their abilities to take risks and challenge. They do not hesitate to try new things and think about their future positively. Okay, so it is a positive attitude that the individual hold about themselves that allows them to achieve their objectives and also help to keep moving forward in personal and professional lives. Okay, got it? So here we will be discussing about the positive factors of self confidence. Okay, so self confidence is the strength which an individual can achieve by combining the state of mind and feeling of self faith, which give the individual self assurance about her or his skills and abilities. Okay, so the main factors or the important factors of self confidence are social factor, cultural factor, physical factor. Okay, so one is social factor, number two is cultural factor and number three is physical factor. Social factor is a feeling of affection, belongingness, acceptance and friendship in the society and family. Self confidence rises when we feel accepted in our personal and professional lives by the people, and it falls when we feel rejected. Okay, next part is cultural factor that helps an individual to build up his or her confidence level, self image and self respect, and can also be the reason for low self confidence and self esteem. Okay, now the last important factor is physical factor. It refers to the physical health, personality and appearance that help one look more confident. Okay, it also helps to improve attitude and self esteem. Okay, so all these factors are of positive factors. So all these factors are positive factors of self confidence. Okay, already you have learned that self confidence is the belief in one's capabilities in carrying out the passion. Okay, so it refers to the faith of an individual about his or her skills and abilities that enable him or her to be more confident about his or her decisions, positive thinking and physical health. Okay, so self confidence makes an individual confident in order to achieve his or her goals and objectives. Okay, so here are the some tips to build self confidence. Okay, so number one is negative thinking. So you have to be very much careful when you are listening to this lecture. Okay, so how to build the self confidence within you? All the factors are one by one. Number one is negative thinking. It is the one of the most important reasons of low self confidence that is created in one's mind. Okay, so sometimes we have personal and emotional issues which we do not share with anyone, and it gradually converts into negative thoughts. Okay, so talking to and sharing feelings with people and family members help us to get rid of negative thoughts. Okay, next point is positive thinking. Okay, so positive thinking can be defined as the positive attitude in which you hope for appropriate and beneficial results. Okay, so it also helps to enhance your confidence, that is self confidence, because low self confidence constantly brings you down and fills your mind with negative thoughts. Okay, next point is staying clean, hygienic and smart. Okay, so self confidence actually lies in small things that help you to stay happy. There are several small things that make you more confident and have great self worth, such as dressing, dancing, smiling, running, meditating, reading and going out. Okay, got it? Next part is staying clean, hygienic and smart. Self confidence can be improved by enhancing your personal appearance through simple steps like wearing clean clothes, shaving and bathing, and practicing good hygienic regularly. Okay, so staying clean, hygienic and smart can also help you to improve perception about yourself over time. Okay, the last point is chatting with positive people. Okay, so chatting with positive people gives you an ability to regulate feelings and sentiments, boost confidence, eliminate negative thoughts and helps to stay positive. It also helps you to build up your confidence level high. Okay, got it? So already we have discussed about the self management, self confidence and all the factors of it. Okay,